Chill, what to do, y'all? We like to just chill here, chillax, and talk, drink a couple beers. Chadwick, grab your beer, mate.
I got my beer and the losing team, the Eagles, tonight.
Cheers. And I got Bush, whoever team this is. But anyways, you know how it's like to do it. We like to chill, chillax, talk about sports, talk about drawings, talk about the future. We like to talk about a bit everything here. Y'all, we all love y'all here. Travis gonna play a little bit of something on his, what do you call your instrument?
It's
DJ?
yeah,
Chad?
yeah, it's DJ Yamaha X.
DJ Yamaha X, y'all heard it here, y'all.
Uh,
We love this guy, y'all. Listen to this motherfucker. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, but y'all enjoy yourself. Listen to
Alright,
him.
yo, I'm
I can
popping
see
in.
myself high, just like listen to him in his room, like, this feels good.
I'm popping in. Popping in a 6 milligram Zimbro. The 60 upper
You
decker.
know what, man? Cheers to you for quitting cigarettes.
I was never addicted to cigarettes in my life, but I did used to smoke some here and there. Now I never smoke cigarettes. I only do Zyn.
I'm thinking about using it for work because there's a few times where I just can't go out for a smoke, where it's like, fuck, I really need one, and yet, like, I get pissed off, and I'm kind of like, fuck. So I think I'll just, like, bring my Zen in, keep it in my pocket, in case, like, an emergency happens, like, where, nope, you can't go out, you gotta do it. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, it's so much better. I mean, even after I would just have like 1 or 2 cigarettes, I would just be like, my I could feel it in my lungs. But like after Zen, you're not breathing any smoke, so you can go and do whatever you're doing. If you want to go play some sports, I'll be playing sports and I'm doing like active shit when I'm on this Zen. But yeah, I'm zinned out right. I'm getting zinned out at the moment here. I'm gonna start this DJ setup. Got Zin's packed up and packing one in.
No, I'm gonna go for an actual cigarette, seeing how many I
Ugh.
have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 Zens left on my 3.
Oh man, you gotta re-up already. You gotta have to re-up soon on that.
Yes,
7.
sir.
I could pack 7
I'm gonna
else.
use it for work, though, I think, because work kind of drives me nuts when it gets like too busy, because the servers are just suck. Like half of them, half of them don't even empty out the plates, and it just drives me nuts. You work at Applebee's, you work at Steakhouse, you work at an actual 5-star a 5-star restaurant, and they're trying to call themselves a freaking 5-star hotel. Yes, I did actually give him a good review because she freaking asked. I was like, okay, yes, you guys are good people. Yes, you are. But really, if they actually try to fire me, I want to actually like leave a bad review on them,
Bro, I
saying
would
like
I would
half the
be
servers don't even empty out their dishes. You work in an actual restaurant that has good service, good food, like at my steakhouse and all them. The chain restaurants. LaGuardia Bistro, dude, it's not a chain. They only have one bistro. And they're trying to call them a 5-star hotel. I mean, why do I keep saying hotel? I used to work with them. A
restaurant.
restaurant. But literally, they suck at cleaning plates. They suck at keeping everything organized.
Well, they don't
They're
suck
only
at
good at like serving, and
they
they
don't
suck at cleaning
they
plates.
actually they don't suck at dishes because you do the dishes and you do a badass good
I
ass
do the
job.
dishes,
So yeah,
my
you
fault.
you
But
clean them up.
yes,
You clean those dishes nice and clean and nice and tidy, and you make sure people who are eating off of the cleanest freaking plates you ever seen. I know you. I know you. You clean those plates. You clean them
yes,
inside
I clean
out,
the plates.
upside
I
and
make sure
down.
they're all good and Gucci.
You keep it clean as like the place is dirty till you get there and you clean the place up. Like you are the you're the master of the dishes. You are the Yoda. They're like, Master Yoda, where are you? You're not in today. Where are you?
I
We need
am
you.
Yoda.
We need you to come in. And you're like, fuck. You gotta pop. You know what you gotta do? Is take that Zen pack and take all 7 of those Zens out and pop all 7 of them in your mouth at the same time and
Fuck
do some
that. I want
dishes.
to end up with all one. I'll take one of them too, at least.
Oh,
But
yeah, I'm telling you, all 7, man.
frick, man.
All 7 of them in your mouth at the same time. You'll be zenned out while you're doing the dishes. You'll be like, you'll be doing good. You'll be on a good level there. Uh,
I can't wait till like the actually busy season, which was winter, but they did okay. But I think the busier season is going to be like during the summer or something like that. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the next work one is. But like I said before, I see about working somewhere else. I'm gonna try to work here for another year. But Circuit's hiring. They were looking for somebody else for working full time. So and I'm thinking about applying there and leaving. But I'm trying to make it so like next dishwasher has it better for them. And because I did this shit for years. Fucking years. Never had to deal with these mother freaking kind of servers that don't even empty at their plates. And I gotta do it. I went up to my one shift. Is it my job to empty out the damn plates? No, it is not.
you know what? Let's talk about that for a
They
second here.
just stacked it. I'm like, I'm looking at it, and my one shift's looking at me like, I want that to fall. I want it to fall.
Let's talk about that here because we already are, and I've already heard you tell me. I don't know if you told the podcast. Let's talk about how a restaurant, what it means to do the dishes, and how the dishes they come to you with food on them still. Explain explain what's going on with all of that, like in step by step detail, very detail if you can. Just like give
Oh
us
man,
because there's so many people
at the
here.
very end of the night, I'm kind of an asshole to them, to be
Let's
honest with you.
also remember a lot of people that if they're listening to our podcast, they've never worked in a restaurant like me or you, so they don't even understand what's going on. If you can explain it to somebody who's never worked in a restaurant, like what the problem is and how it can be fixed,
Oh,
kind
what
of.
the problem is for me is the fact that there's like half of the servers that like to leave their freaking plates, and then I have to empty up all the plates, and then my chef is like, "Oh yeah," and like, "Oh yeah, the servers, they shouldn't have to be here before the dishwasher. They should be able to leave." Like, and I'm kind of like, what I really want to say to those assholes, empty out your damn plates. Like, I want to scream it on top
Okay,
of my
who
lungs, man. I
who
want to scream it.
in a restaurant, I like who should be cleaning off the plates before they get to you and making sure that there's
The
nothing.
servers,
The
the
servers.
busters are the ones that do that, and they just suck at their mother freaking job. I'm not
Now,
person.
so they're not told to do this. They aren't even are they asked to do this and they don't do it, or do they just not do it because they're not even asked to do it at at the place that you're talking about?
It's because like that's kind of long parent. I try to explain to the chef like, yeah, she doesn't do it. She doesn't do it. I point out all the people, and I'm kind of like, there's so many damn times where I just want to walk out of that place. Where like, and then actually no, before I do it, I can actually grab my phone right now, but I'm not gonna be that asshole and show it. But I got pictures, man. If I get too pissed off about the servers and they try yelling at me, I'm gonna go to the clock out thing and then talk to Nicole and be like, "Yeah, here's a picture. One day we're not busy. You remember that other day where we were like super busy? I had to do all this and that, and Riley also helped me out. Yeah, I came into this really late, and there's food, plates, everything. Not even trying to empty out shit. Rachel sucks as a server. Julie, she tries to empty out a place, but I get it. You gotta make the people happy. How about making your freaking dishwasher happy? You're not gonna make a freaking dishwasher happy if you're leaving them with all that shit. And that's what I came into because like I was so half tempted said, "Fuck y'all." Like I was literally about to shake my head like scream on my lungs and just like walk out. Like
So,
they just suck.
what is the process like for you doing the dishes? So, do you get them? Obviously, they got some food on them, so you probably have a
I had
trash.
to rinse them off. I had to put them in. I rinsed them off first. Then I got to fill the sinks. I got to put it in the greaser. I got to put it into bleach. So I might try doing bleach again, but I don't know. There was one time I had like a really bad chemical burn right here. I want to try doing all three of them again and figuring out like which one was it. But I haven't been using bleach at all, so I'm starting to think it was the bleach. But I'm
You,
gonna try it again to see if I
you,
get the chemical burn
I'm
again.
assuming you got a
But like
pair
there
of
was one chemical like I haven't been using because of that shit. But like
I'm assuming you have a pair of gloves with you that you can use. Like they must provide some gloves.
I did, but
Yeah.
like I don't like wearing the gloves. It makes everything like too slippery. Where I like to use my hands. But anyways, let's go on a halftime
All
show.
right,
You play your DJ sis. DJ, what's her name?
DJ Chillwick.
DJ Chillwick. Cheers to you, mate.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that whole thing with us because it's interesting to learn about that type of work and like what people do and hearing from somebody
Yep.
who's firsthand is
I
worked it.
want you to play this, and I want that owner to actually hear what I had to say because I'm about done with it because I'm like it just frustrates the living shit out of me.
All right, and to that we go on to the DJ set.
Yep. And I'm going for my
uh,
smoke.
all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Chillwick. The house.
Alright, I'm back, American
The
Chadwick.
house. The house.
Here's the bass. There's the bass. Bass. There's the bass.
Ha! Welcome back to the Pedal to the Metal podcast. Let's go. How about that Super Bowl coming up tomorrow, man? You ready? You gonna be watching that or?
Dude, I'm ready to watch it at work. I'm chilling with my boss, my coworkers, and I don't know who's all gonna be there, but it's gonna be fun. It's probably just gonna be a low key thing, like me showing to the owner and a few people, so it'll be fun.
What do you think about Usher playing the halftime show?
I can't wait to hear it, man.
I never really listened to Usher too much. I have a buddy of mine who actually got a photo with him recently. He seemed, do you know of any of his music? Like, do you know of any of his songs? I'm sure he's played some songs I know, but I just don't know them off the top of my head.
Um, let's go put you full screen. Um, no, I don't think I have, but I think I'm. Can you spell out the name? I want to actually
It's
listen tonight.
Usher, I think.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to search bar. How do you spell it?
Usher.
Usher.
Yeah. Don't play any on the
Usher. I
don't
think
play any
I
on the
found him.
podcast because we'll get in trouble with posting it.
Right. I'll just click follow. Alright, I got him on my shit, so I'll play him. And so I'll play some video games, mate.
Weird. Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I'm assuming he's like a rapper or something. I don't know, because
Yeah, he's kind of a
I don't want to
guest
be
rapper.
racist, but I'm not going to say it.
He's I don't know. My favorite was Snoop Dogg. Seeing him on the Super Bowl. We talked about that before, but I'm mainly just looking forward to the commercials more than the game and seeing what the commercials are and if there are any funny ones or anything. They put so much money into the commercials, and it's like the one time of the year where people actually pay attention to commercials. Because usually, if commercials come on, people they just go to their phones or like do something else while their commercials are on. But it's like people are actually paying attention to the commercials during the Super Bowl. It's the best time of the year if you're a business to really actually like advertise and do that kind of thing. I do remember like one of the commercials last year. I think it was last year where for about 2 minutes, like a minute or two, there's just this box. It's like a scan box, and it was just bouncing back and forth. And they wanted you to scan the box with your phone. It was like pop, boom. It was like a screensaver, and that was kind of interesting. They do like random things, like out of the ordinary stuff. Um, I know you said you like the Geico commercials from the past years, so hopefully there'll be a good
Yeah, I
one of
do.
those on. And we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, still my dream job right now is to like play live music and like go have fun and make a shit ton of money and go play live with people and making my own songs and eventually starting a band and it's like having fun with it and getting paid from them. So yeah, that's my plan is like learn how to play, learn how to do this shit and do my dream as a rock star. And I'm paying myself how to do it, so I want to make my own songs. I want to learn my own notes. It's probably going to take me another year till I'm actually ready to
Hmm.
go out
Yeah.
and actually play. Like, I still remember all the notes that he taught me, and I feel like I'm making a little some kind of music. I can't wait to play it for him on Monday
Do you practice every
That's it. So
day?
it's the name. Huh?
Do you practice every day?
Not every day, but like every other day when I come home from work, there'll be like a few nights where I'm up super late, like a couple of nights a week, saying screw it, I don't need sleep. I'll just take my guitar at night, like chilling on my bed, is do it, 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 and like also like learning my his notes that he taught me, and just do it, 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 trying to make my own song, and I even pressed him one time. And I still remember like how he taught me like this one actually really sounded cool, like playing it like just God, I should grab my guitar right now and just show you it.
Yeah, if you want to, that's cool. We can show off our guitars again, man.
I just gotta play it super low. Let me move that
Well, yeah,
there.
I mean, unfortunately, every time Mech plays, we haven't figured out how to do the audio. For some reason, the electric guitar just
I
doesn't
think
come
I
through.
figured it out. I think I figured it out.
Hmm. Yeah, every time that he's tried to play so far, it's been like in the background, just like you hear it, you hear a little buzzing every now and then, and that's about all. So, but my DJ set comes in fine. It seems to be like a guitar, electric guitar thing. I don't know if it's like something to do with the like how recording works or whatever, but yeah, hopefully you got this fixed up and going, and we'll get him on doing. We were talking about having some type of intro song to our podcast, and him setting some doing like a something fun for an intro song, kind of like how TV shows do so, such as like every single TV show, like that I can like remember growing up. Like if it's a, especially if it was like a cartoon show, it would have like an intro song, and everybody would remember that intro song, and it's like the show's coming, and it kind of warms you up a bit. So yeah, I got my guitar right here, my electric Fender Stratocaster. I don't know if anybody can hear that. I got some C's, some D's, some E's. I think it's out of tune. F's. Yeah, it's way out of tune. Oh, anyways, let's see if we can hear you, Mac. Go ahead and give us what you got there.
Can you hear me?
I heard something, but
Fuck me.
me and Mac, we both wish the Eagles had won. Even though Mac's in Florida, he's an Eagles fan. He's got his Eagles jersey on tonight. I got my Eagles cup. They were doing so good the whole first half of the season, and then they just met something happened. A lot of their players were getting injured, unfortunately. I think that's one of the main reasons. Then they apparently had a little change up. My one buddy was telling me with their coaches, which caused their defense or something. One of their defense managers left, and another one came in or something and caused some problems. I don't follow football super hardcore, so I kind of just ask other people sometimes for what's going on. And I'm a big Phillies fan. I'm looking forward to the baseball season starting up in spring and seeing them kick ass this year. Again, another team, they came pretty close this past 2023, and they also messed up at the end of the season. Uh, but Brandon Marsh is one of my favorites, though. I like him. He's the Martian, and he's got He's got such a fun attitude. I like how he dumps water on people at the end of the game, like the best player who did the best in the game for the Phillies, and he's just good dude. He seems like he's got a personality like that I kind of dig, and he'd be fun to hang out with kind of person. And also he's a great player. He got good hits in throughout the season, and plenty of good catches in the outfield. So I think he'll do good again this year, and see what happens with that. Um, Try to go to a few games this year. I went to a few last year. I actually got some of the worst seats that are possible to get in the stadium at one point because I got the cheapest tickets and I thought, oh, these are I'll just take them because they're so cheap. Like, why not? And I got them, and I was all the way in the very back, where like the last row, where it's like you're up against the very back wall, and it was cold out, and the wind was like hitting from behind. Eventually, we were like able to go up and get some better seats because people weren't sitting in them, and we moved up a bit, but those seats were pretty dang bad. Uh, just fun going to the games and being around all kinds of people. It's like everybody's there. There's like a certain energy to it that you don't get from watching it on TV. And like the food, all the different food venues that are there, and all the people walking around handing out food and beers as well in the stadium.
Can you hear that, Chad?
No, I can't hear. Are you playing guitar?
Yeah, can you hear this right here?
No, nothing. Absolutely zero.
Really?
Yep, not even a little buzz. We spent like probably a half hour to an hour, me and Mac, trying to figure this out, and we couldn't figure it out. So I don't know if we'll ever figure it out at this point. But I used to record my own guitar music and that I would play
You
with
can't hear
my.
that?
No, I can't hear anything.
Let me try to put it on top.
I would plug my guitar into my Focusrite, which is connected to Ableton, and I would record it, and I could hear everything perfect that way.
Can you hear that?
Nope, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. You
Oh
gotta
wait,
be kidding me.
wait. Now I hear. I heard something there. There's like a little bit for a second. Like when you were moving, you weren't even playing.
You hear a note?
Nope.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't hear anything from your guitar.
Alright, hold on.
I think we're gonna go into one of these sessions again where Mech keeps trying and we never figure it out, unfortunately. I can see he's moving. It looks like he's trying to play some notes. He's definitely playing over there. Look at his face. He's got his glasses falling down his nose. Uh, are his glasses gonna fall off, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question.
Can you hear that?
I heard some slight sounds there that time, a little bit. It was like very, very quiet, but I heard a little bit of noise. Now it's nothing again. Well, we can't hear you. Let me ask you this. Can you hear me when I play on my guitar? Maybe that would be something. Can you hear this? Oh, I don't even know if Matt can hear me. He's in another world. Look at him. Look at him go. Will he make it? Will he survive? His face is turning a little bit red almost. His eyeglasses are falling off. And he's strumming. And there's movement. No sound. And putting in that work. Getting out. I wonder if he sounds good or not. I wonder if he sounds good.
You can't hear it all?
Nope.
Damn.
Well, we might as well just go on with the podcast here then, since we can't hear sound. I can actually like see like the audio bar because I'm using OBS to record
You
this, and
really can't hear it all.
no, there's nothing coming out. I can actually see like the desktop audio bar, and it doesn't show any audio coming from Mech's single at all. There's no bar coming up, so it means which means there's absolutely zero sound coming out.
Dang, that is so annoying because I'm using.
I believe you. I 100%. I don't think you're joking. I don't think that you're playing us
I'm
here.
using a brand new perfect duo.
I mean, I see you moving and I see you doing stuff over there. It's like we can see it. I think what we need Beck to do is just record himself
Okay, it's
playing on his.
that way.
We need him to like record himself playing on his phone and send me a recording, and I'll do the extra effort and I'll edit it into the video at some point so we can have him playing.
I'm gonna bring this into work tomorrow and show us what it's gonna do. Like, do.
So when you're playing, do you how do you play? Do you just kind of slide up and down the whole time in your guitar with one finger?
No, I use like different notes and like try to turn it off. Try to like actually like make some lyrics going on and like actually try to get something good going. Like I've been I've been trying to make a song for like a long time
What
and
Well, what I was saying when you were playing was that I'd be willing to edit you in to I'd do the extra work, which actually is kind of annoying to do. I'll do the extra work and put your if you do a recording on your phone and you can get the sound on your phone and do like a recording with like just record hit the record button on your phone and make a video that way and get sound, I can edit that into our podcast and have that be in the podcast. So if you want to do that sometime soon, I'm sure your phone probably might be able to get the sound better.
yeah, I got you on that.
Yeah, and we'll definitely get you in on this so we can hear you. Uh, so besides guitar, what other hobbies do you have? You have your getting your dirt bike fixed up still, or is that still kind of?
I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try to wake up early if I can. And I'm gonna try to do that. But I got a lot of guitar picks.
Nice. So there's Fender guitar picks.
Yep.
Yep. I could see like the logo on it. I know that one. Um. So yeah. Next topic. Any ideas on where we can go from here. How about Valentine's Day in a few days? uh,
How about we do a halftime show? You usually do a little bit of DJ session. We'll talk about our our Valentine's Day.
all right, yeah, we could do that. Do a little halftime show. Let's go for it. Hmm. Maybe I'll talk about my visitor751.com for a minute. It's been a minute since I've done that. I got a website. It's called visitor751.com. It's print on demand, and I have over 18,000 products for sale at this time with over 751 plus designs. Like, for example, some of the stuff that I'm wearing and that's around me, like this wall tapestry behind me with my logo, the alien duck business superhero character is
I'll be
sold.
back.
Yeah, it's sold on products. I have so many more designs though. These are just like my designs that I like, but the designs that I have are more appealing to most people. I have like sports designs. We were talking about sports for a minute. I got like baseball, football designs, and Valentine's Day. We're gonna talk about that soon. Got Valentine's Day designs on there. I got Christmas seasonal designs. I'm thinking like patterns. You might see some like things such as like for like where we're at Valentine's Day. I might say like like happy Valentine's Day with a heart and like or something like that. And you can buy it. So I have different things like some of my hottest selling products at the moment are like actually it's funny. I would have not thought for them to be them. I was originally thinking my top selling products that would be selling would be things like t-shirts and hoodies and long sleeve sweatshirts because that's what most of the creators talk about being their best sellers. But for me, it's actually bath mats and like something that you put in your bathroom on the floor is one of them. And another one would be tablecloths. I have polyester tablecloths and tablecloths. That's a hot seller. And shower curtains are another one that's been selling a lot of. Some like bags, like specifically like um, ones that you might use to keep uh, bathroom supplies in or something like that. They're like handheld bags, zip bags. They got zippers on them. Those sell kind of here and there, hit or miss. Top sellers, rugs, round rugs. I actually have one below me here. I would pull it out, but it's made with chenille fabric, which is it's kind of cool. If you think of like a chenille patch, it's a big chenille patch rug, and it's kind of cool. It's like a design feature. People will notice it when they walk, when they like it adds atmosphere to the room. So, you might be somebody who designs a room for different themes. Like you might have your everybody's got their own kind of thing going on in their life with their style and everything. For example, some people they might have like a Hawaiian room and they might want a Hawaiian rug with like beach palm trees on it or like fish on it or like ocean creek. I have sharks on. I have these things on designs that you can buy, and or they might be into thinking certain animals. Hot animal that's been catching attention is these things called capybaras. Capybaras, they're like this cute little rodent animal that swims, and I like how they look. They look like friendly little animals. They don't. It'd be kind of cool to hang out with one of them. They just chill, and I've seen like photos of them. There's like birds just hanging out and like standing on top of them, but they don't care. They're just like so chill. I think they're on Zen. That's what it is. They're taking a lot of Zen. These capybaras. But yeah, I got all kinds of different animals to choose from on designs. I like animals. A lot of the things, it's like things that I think of and that I like is I make designs for. Um, I have all the zodiac. I have a zodiac sign section. I don't care for zodiacs that much. I just thought it kind of fit in with like my theme being like this alien outer space theme. It's like when you think of space, you think of stars and how they line up and stuff. And it's like zodiac. stuff. I have a lot of space stuff as well, like astronauts and things along those lines. Yes, and this website I built it with Shopify. It's a e-commerce website, and it's called visitor751.com, and it's like it's got a search bar on it. Is the first thing you see because I have over 18,000 products. It's a lot to choose from. Most people are you when they create a store like this, they have only maybe 10 or 20 products at most, and I have 18,000 just because I put out so much. I just like to create, consistently create and make new things and put them out. It's like that's what I have fun doing. I don't know if it's the best way to go about it, but it's my way of going about it. And so I just keep putting out stuff. I have, all these products though. It's crazy what you can print on these days. And like recently, I found some a new printing provider that prints onto like pizza paddles and onto cheese boards like made out of bamboo, and it's like they actually I put the design on the product and then they'll take it and they'll engrave it with like a machine that like laser engraves the my design onto the board that's getting sold to someone. How it works though is someone goes to my website, they find something they like, they make a purchase from me, that money gets sent to me eventually, but usually I don't know if I have to like usually well I do now. I usually have to pay up front until that money gets to me. I pay for it ahead of time to the provider, the print provider who prints the product and ships it to my customer. And then eventually I get the money and I make a profit on it. Usually it's around 30, anywhere from 30 to 50% profit, and depending if I'm running a discount at the time. But yeah, it goes into all that. And usually most of the products get to people within about a week's time. Like 1 week is pretty much the average, it seems to be. Um, Welcome back, Mac.
Welcome. Hello. Uh, yeah, I just love playing my guitar, man. It just this is my new hobby and gives me something to do. And honestly, I love my guitar and so trying to learn how to learn all the notes and what he taught me, and I'm trying to like do new shit with it, and I'm also like just playing around with the notes that he taught me, and I can't wait to show him what I did on Sunday, and like try to get him to teach me some more, and be like, yeah, I know he practiced, like kind of like I showed on there, but I'm hoping it came out on the other end, but I know you couldn't hear it, but I'm hoping it came out on my end, and you just can't hear it on your end, so
Hmm.
that's what I'm hoping for. Because it really just sounded good on my end.
Let me ask you this. So when you're playing, like, you see how this, like, when we're talking, this green, we're on Discord, which is where we're hosting the podcast, and you can see when I talk, there's this green bar that shows up around where I'm talking, and also when you talk, you see that green thing that pops up, which shows that we're speaking.
Yes,
Do you see that popping up when you're playing guitar?
sometimes.
Because that's kind of that'll help you out to figure out if you know if it's making any sound, and as well.
I don't know. I gotta figure out something. See if I can't get like an adapter for my guitar to my computer. Like I next time I go in there, I want to ask some questions and be like, uh, "Is there a connection for your computer?"
Yeah, I can see why you're always burping on the podcast. I rarely ever drink beers anymore, but I'm burping myself over here drinking these beers, man. They just make you burp. It's like kind of annoying. Uh, um,
But
so,
yeah, not man. My dreams job is still to like open up my own band, and, like try to find like a drummer and shit like that, and like try to make up my own songs like I'm doing right now, like just like playing away, like what he's like teach me what my old teacher taught me, plus my newer teacher. So like I'm like he he taught me how to play with the pinky. So like I'm learning a lot more notes, and I'm also just like playing around with it. And it just sounds good. I can't wait to play it on his like actual amplifier and actually like try to see how it like turns out. Be like do 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 do. He's probably gonna be like shit like he did the last time. I'm like, how did you just like literally that's what he did last time. I'm like, shit, you're not smart than me now. I'm like, I guess, yeah.
You
And
you
I asked
know
him like, can we make this like an hour? Because like there's a lot more that I want to learn from you. And he's like, I can only handle half an hour of you, man. I'm like, okay. Next time I'm gonna ask him, is it because like I'm kind of outsmarting you, or is it because something else? I don't know. Well, like it makes me wonder because like I really want to do an hour of it instead of half an
well,
hour.
it might be
So
the
I'm gonna
money.
ask him tomorrow
Are
because like
you?
I know I kind of outsmarted him a little bit with his like lyrics, and he gave me a big compliment. Like, wow,
It might be the money. You're only paying him for half an hour of learning, right?
I am, but it's like I'm willing to pay like see 25 plus 25 is $50, and he said like an hour is 50. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm trying to put in the work and everything. Like I want to get ahead and like start playing for bars and stuff.
Hey,
Like having fun with it, put up on stage.
you could always get a second teacher and be learning from two different people, which have two different ways of playing and two different thing. Like he might like one type of music and the other teacher might like another, and you could learning from multiple people would honestly be the best way to do it. I think instead of just one, if you can pay for a half hour with him and then find a teacher where you can go jump right in after that to another class, that'd be what's up. Does this place does
And
is it like an actual music store or something that you go to where they have multiple
yes, it's an
teachers?
instrument story, buy like guitars and everything. I really want to get like my original thing like replaced, and then he offered me like, we got some really cheap guitars. It's like, all right, show me around. I got some money in the bank, and I was like, all right, those are a little pricey. I probably could afford an acoustic, but I told him like I want my first electric guitar, and then I was just like looking at it and whatnot. I'm like, I think I want your cheap one. I want to start off cheap because I polished the sucker up, and the way that it is right now, I probably could sell it for more money because I probably be like get rid of the scratch, get rid of all that. And if I were to put like new notes on it, I'd probably sell it for a bit more. Like, sure, it's a little more used, but I could probably be like, I'd like to upgrade, please.
Yeah, I think that guitar you got is like the most standard guitar, actually. I've seen that one so many times. It's like a lot of people choose that exact guitar that you have as their first guitar. It's like a standard common one. Um,
And it's just worse for now, but I'm trying to save up money to do a lot of stuff right now, and yeah, uh, I just got a lot on my mind right now, and yeah, I want to do a lot of stuff. Like I really want to play music for bars and stuff, and make
how,
money doing it. So I'm trying to get him to like teach me an actual song, and
how
he
about
knows that. So I'm getting him like, I want to play for bars. Remember that?
how about
So
some
I really got to talk to him on I think it's Monday. I look through my texts again,
gonna make
but
up
yeah,
a Valentine's Day song
holy shit, I freaking should.
to woo
I
the
should.
ladies, woo off the ladies, uh, put a flower in your mouth and play some
I
guitar.
mean, like, yeah, I really could. I should be like, who would want to go out with me? I know Chadwick and Merican Meck, and we all love each other here. Or I could just make a song about that girl I told you about.
It,
So I do
uh,
know a lot about it.
yeah, I'm still like looking around for the right lady, man. I'm just like keeping my eye out and also like keeping my ear out. It's like, who do I want to date? And I'm like, I'm actually like, I actually want to date someone that I like rather than someone that's just hot. Someone that's hot and that I like and has like a good personality and like a good also uh, into the things that I'm into rather than just like some rando. Yeah, I could go up to any rando and be like, "Hey, you're good." Like I could go up to any rando and be like, "You're good looking. I think you're pretty. Can I get your number?" And I just like I've done like I you can get numbers and like you can date people, but it's like if you like date someone that's like it's like they're just a random. It's like well, uh, rather just like meet someone doing something that I like kind of or something like that. Along those lines, like podcasting. Like, what do you think about podcasting? Do you check out this podcast I have with my buddy American Meck? What do you think about this? You like this? Like, do you think it's like, it's like, look at this is who I am. I put myself out there. You can see who I am. I can show you a little bit of who I am right here on the pod. And what do you think? It's like, what do you think, Mac? You think I should show the ladies this podcast?
Yeah, I think you should. Why not?
Uh, so I think you're like my dating coach, man. I think I ask you the questions if I have them like uh what do I do? Like where do I go? How do I do this kind of thing? Well, what do I do here? What do I do? Should I try to find a Valentine's date? It's getting kind of late. It's like the 11th of February. Should I just go ask some random for to be my Valentine?
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like about that way with Andrew right about now. Just yeah.
I guess I don't know what to say
So
about it, but I kind of I kind of like it. I like the whole Valentine's Day thing. I'm thinking about it because it's like I got this. I was talking about my podcast or my store, and it's like right now that's the hot selling stuff is Valentine's Day products. So it's like I kind of keep up to it. Next comes up, the next thing will be Easter, which is in March, and that's going to be what I talk about with you after Valentine's Day. Probably I'll be bringing up Easter every now and then, asking you about how many Easter eggs you collected this year? Did you go on any Easter egg hunts and all that? But yeah, what's your favorite holiday?
hmm. Well, it's hard. I just want to say it's Christmas. Just
Yeah,
me and my parents,
I mean,
because
I
he
agree.
used to like all the other ones, like my birthday and everything, but my brother is not there, so it's been a lot more fun with all the other holidays. My brother lets me. That's what he does. My brother doesn't give two crats about us. He doesn't even like wish me happy birthday anymore. I don't. I try to wish him everything, but he never shoots me a text or anything. Like never like follows up me with anything and trying to reconnect with him and trying to restart and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
so yeah. Right
Christmas is
now
just
it's just Christmas with my actual family because my brother's just a huge dick and yeah.
yeah,
It, it,
Christmas is like
go
the
ahead.
best.
Christmas.
Christmas is like great. It's well, Jesus was born first of all, and that's the fantastic part about it. But the second part about it is after all of the holiday stuff, it's like also the best time to sell stuff is like between everybody was buying stuff for everybody, and everybody wants to get gifts for each other. So um, I made the most sales during that time period before Christmas. Specifically in like the end of November, my sales started picking up, and it was a good time. And then they kind of died down after Christmas. So, uh, yeah, Christmas is my favorite too, though, just because everything, it's like everything's just great. Everybody's in like a good mood, and everybody's like it's like a festive, and every place you go, there's like nice decorations, and like you might see like uh, people's houses have Christmas tree lights on them and cool stuff like that, and it's just like brings this like feeling to you that you don't get from other holidays. So I like that one. Hmm. Do you like
It just for me for holidays it just sucks because like he used to everything when my brother was home and I actually talked to him and actually having a brother. Now honestly I just feel like a freaking single child. Like I don't have a brother. People ask me, "Are you a single child or no?" I'm like, "No, I have a brother, but he doesn't talk to me anymore." And like I even trying to ask my brother, like, can I buy you a few video games? Can I do this and that? Like, my brother just is a jerk off about like money and shit like that, and he's just a straight up a dickwad, and
what about
I really just don't appreciate my brother anymore.
what about
He's
Thanksgiving though? You gotta like eating good food.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Thanksgiving, yes, that's one of my favorite holidays.
yeah,
We
that's
all
the
just come
food
around.
holiday. That one's a good one
That's
too.
yes, yes.
Why do we even
Thanksgiving,
celebrate it? Who knows? But I don't care. I
get
like the
me off my
idea of
brother.
cooking all kinds of food and just eating till you can't eat it, eating until you can't eat anymore, but then eating more anyways. It's like, man, I'm kind of already thinking about it now.
Yeah, like
My
last
next,
year, the Thanksgiving, dude. Oh my god, it was so amazing. Uh, we had mac and cheese, ham, turkey, and oh my god, dude, I ate so much mac and cheese and ham. And we also had what are they called? Celery, like the ones with the pointy ends, like with the yeah, celery. Well, no, not celery.
Brussels sprouts?
Asparagus,
Oh yeah, asparagus. That's what I'm thinking.
asparagus.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And the way they did it, they rice around bacon. Oh my god,
Oh,
it was
nice.
so amazing. So
Yeah.
actually, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I have to say, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
uh,
So I get to pick out, and I don't work it. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's
Thanksgiving
great
is my
having the day
favorite
off.
holiday.
And there's usually a football game as well on Thanksgiving, so that's also cool.
Yeah, there usually is.
Um, uh, yeah. So mac and cheese. What kind of mac and cheese are we talking? Do you have like do you put your own cheese on it or
It's usually my cousin that cooks it, but I really should come up with my own mac and cheese for
yeah?
this year. I
I'm
really should make something
I'm
up
a
and
huge
like
fan.
come up with something better. Like put something in a crock pot and like make noodles and it's like melt all the cheese and like I had to look up on like what would actually melt the cheese like it's like chicken broth or I don't know something like make it like super cheesy and melty and I don't know I had to look up
So
like something amazing like alright I cooked the mac and cheese this year and you're gonna fall in love with me.
it's all about the cheese. And yeah, it's so good. I like mac and cheese a lot. It's carbs and it's it's not well, whatever. It's just so good. I don't care. It's like I get shit for it sometimes talking about it with people because some of the people, like the people that I spend time with, here are like health freaks. They're like, "Oh, don't eat mac and cheese. Eat good protein. Eat good dot dot dot." It's like, fuck you. I
Oh
mean,
suck a dick I like that mac and cheese.
yeah. um, I like no bacon mac and cheese
That's what
sounds
you
good.
should do tomorrow, man. You're actually a good cook. You should like go out and buy yourself something that you enjoy and like make it like especially you like mac and cheese,
I
right?
think I'm gonna make some. Yeah.
Dude, put it in a crock pot, go buy noodles, go buy all crazy different types of mac and cheeses
Yeah.
and just like cook for the Super Bowl. Like put like random spices in there that are your favorites. Like just do that.
Okay, you know what? I might. You kind of hyped me up a little bit here. Yeah, I might. If I
I
do,
think that's what I'm actually going to do and bring it to the Super Bowl party.
nice.
Well, it's a local thing, but yeah.
Yeah, man. I like how you brought up bacon though.
I'm actually thinking about waking up early and just doing that myself. Be like, Mem, yeah, I got a simple thing and I want to make some mac and cheese.
I actually have all the ingredients to make it already, so I think I might. It's been a while. I've been like I've honestly been eating some box mac and cheese, which is not as good, and it's like Annie's mac and cheese recently, and it's not as good as like real mac and cheese, but it's still like comfort food. It's like a warm, hot, easy to make, fast meal, and it's good though.
But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow. Waking up early, waking up my usual time, and then going to Aldi's, getting in some stuff and make some stuff and start cooking my mac and cheese and hopefully be ready for me to take over. And yeah,
Yeah,
I just gotta
football. It's
find
like
a place to
the Super
hot
Bowl.
pot.
Super Bowl is like another Thanksgiving. I actually don't know if I usually like make a lot of food for the Super Bowl, but I am getting hyped up now a little bit.
You know why? But I figured like this time and press the boss like they can make it cook and press my manager. I mean, my the owner, whatever you call her, because apparently what she tells me she's both. I'm like, okay, I get it. But
Uh,
she
uh,
agreed with my mom. Like I told her, like, you should hire an actual manager to run the front of the house. And she was like, "That's me." And I'm like, "Okay, yes, but you're also not here all day."
you know what
And
I
she was
got?
like, "You know what? You're not wrong there because then I could actually take a vacation for once." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, you could." So my mom had a really great idea, and it was funny. She was like, "Is your mom looking for a job?" And I was like, "No, she works with kids all day.
Ah,
She's good on the job." But I actually might just, I'm gonna tell my mom that just so she can laugh about it.
that's funny. All right, Will. Another topic or close it out? What are you thinking here?
Um, I think we'll be closing it out and just talking the phone after.
All right, yeah, let's shut this thing out. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the Pedal of the Metal podcast. I'm Chadwick. That's Meck. Meck, give us the
I'm
OG
American.
clue out.
I mean, I'm American Meck. Like you said, we all love each other. We all do our stuff. We all do our own thing. Tad wants to make your own mac and cheese. I'm gonna make my own mac and cheese.
Ooh.
And y'all, we all love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed our podcast and go to 49ers. I see the 49ers are gonna win the Super Bowl, bitch. But yeah, that's my vote. Y'all have a great one from that. We all love you. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.